Today we're going to enter a pup tent report. First step is to log in. Click Login in the upper right hand corner and enter the credentials provided to you. In my case, I'm going to use VA14 and the password for Virginia Pup Tent 14. Click the Login button and that takes you to the home page as a logged in user. On the left hand side you'll notice it says Pup Tents. Click the pup tent for yours. This will be custom to which login you used. In my case, it's Delickety Pup Tent 14. I click that, and it takes me to the pup tent dashboard. Now here you'll see the reports for June through May of the current year. We're going to enter one for June, so click the missing button. That takes us to the pup tent report page where it shows that the report does not exist. Would you like to create one? Now if you've done previous reports, you get the option to actually create from previous. So certain pup tents do the same events every month, and rather than having to type them over and over again each month, this gives you the option to actually copy them from the previous month and then just change the things that have changed since last month. In our case, we don't have any previous ones, so we're going to click Create Blank Report. Now this takes us to a page that looks just like the Excel spreadsheets that we've been using for years. So we're going to just enter a simple one right here and say number of visits was 1. The date of visit was, let's say, 12 June. Where was the visit made? Wishful thinking, hospital. Some of us can make it there, some of us can't because they're still locked down in a lot of places. Kind of entertainment. Let's say we did bingo while we were there. Kind of gifts was coupon books. Number of cooties, we had 20. Travel hours per cootie, let's say 2. Normally you'd have all this actually captured. I'm just making it up as we go along. Visit hours for cooties, we normally spend about 3 hours when we go there. And I'm going to say 150 miles. Takes us a while to get to where we're going. And the number of patients visited was 40. Gifts was 300. Now, if you were paying attention here as I was typing, you notice some of these numbers got filled in, especially in the gray columns. Those are the ones that get automatically calculated. You also notice that down here at the bottom, these numbers get filled in. And there's some additional pieces down here that aren't on our normal Excel spreadsheets. Because we're pulling this from the system, we actually know what the quota for the year is, and we can show you what the year-to-date total is, what the prior months was. This is only the first month, so there is no prior months, and the percentage that you've made it towards your goal. You would then go over here, enter your name information. I'm not going to bother filling the rest of this in just for this demo. And any remarks you have, you could put in here. Went to choir, fiddle, anything you would normally put there. Nothing about the form really has changed or the information that you put on it. It's just the method of reporting. So once you get everything in and you'd put all your additional reports in just like you normally would, you fill this in for the month, and when everything is finished for the month of June, you see up here June of 2022, we click Submit. This gives us a warning, are you sure? Because once you submit this to the Grand, you won't be able to edit it anymore. So once you've completed that, you click Submit, and the status up here changes to Submitted, and from a pup tent standpoint, that's all you need to do. Once the Grand has accepted it, this will change to Accepted. If the Grand has questions, they'll contact you through their normal means, and they can also put this and send it back to you. And the comments right here that they submit will be right here. It will show you why they returned the entry back to you. You would correct any mistakes, make any changes requested, and resubmit it. And once it is accepted, you'll see that this is accepted, and you're finished for the month. We'll just click over here to go back to the dashboard real quick, and you'll see that it actually shows submitted. As this gets accepted, that will change to green to show accepted, and as all the reports for the month go through, you'll see how they stack up. And that's all there is to reporting for a pup tent.